guys! So today I have my January favorites because it is January 31st. Yay! Happy day. Yeah, I haven't done a favorites video in a while, as per usual, but I'm doing one right now, so I'm making up for it. I went to IMATS and got too much makeup, and now everything is just a blur of, I guess I like this, I'm still trying it out. So a lot of my favorites are not beauty related. I hope that's okay with you guys. So first things first, let's get into the makeup favorites of the month. That's an easy one to talk about. First thing I have to talk about is this palette from Stila. This is a palette that I do not know the name of, and it's really unhelpful because there's no name on it. It's blank. It doesn't even, literally doesn't even have a label on the back. I think this was called like the Pretty Paints palette or something like that. I got it at Urban Outfitters, oddly enough, because they sell Stila products there, and Stila products are like my favorite thing ever. They're the shiz whiz, and yes, I don't know if you can see, but the main ones that I've been using have been these two down here, and then I use this one on my lips a lot, so yay! So out of this palette, those two are my favorites, but this palette has been awesome all month. I friggin' love it. Next thing that is a favorite of mine is a mascara, and this is the CoverGirl Bombshell Volume by Lash Blast Mascara. And basically what this is a combo of Lash Blast and another mascara that I don't know the name of. Yeah, it's just as simple as that. It's two-sided, so the first side is literally just traditional Lash Blast mascara, and the other side is some rando mascara that I don't know the name of. Hey! But I really like this mascara because it's really easy to build, and I have to do that since my eyelashes have been such a mess lately. But this is a great mascara for kind of covering that up. So, long story short, great mascara. Beautiful. Next thing I want to talk about are three other palettes. I have been using these non-stop. I would say that normally I kind of try to avoid eyeshadows. I really hate having to apply eyeshadows and blend and blah blah blah. These have gotten me into eyeshadows. I don't know if you guys have noticed lately, but I've been wearing a lot more makeup. It's because I'm like getting into the art of makeup again. Like I was never really that into it, and now I'm kind of like, ooh, I like eyeshadow, and it's weird and marvelous. But these have been amazing with that. The one that I used today for this eye look was, I think, the Golden Horizons palette. Look how pretty they are. But they're all so beautiful. You can see them right here to see what colors you want. This one's Dark Till Dawn. And then my favorite of the palettes has been this one, which is called Stormy Skies. And it's so pretty. Moving along. Next makeup favorite is a lip gloss, and it is the lip gloss that I'm wearing right now. It's by NYX as well, and it's the Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie, oddly enough. Oh my gosh, I freaking love this lip gloss. As you guys know, I have never been a nude lip person. Anytime you've seen my videos, you know I'm always wearing a bright fuchsia lip or a red lip or something kind of crazy and out there. I'm just so pale that anytime I tried to wear nude lip gloss or anything like that, I just looked like a corpse, and it was so bad. So I finally found this, which is awesome because it's a little bit more like peachy toned rather than like corpse toned, which is great. And that is it for my makeup favorites. So time to get into kind of my random favorites. Let's get started. First things first, I have a pair of sunglasses that are my favorites. These are so freaking cute. Look at the little bag. Look at that case. Is that not the cutest case? And yes, they say crap on them. I Instagrammed a picture with these not too long ago, and a lot of you guys were wondering where I got them. They look like this. They're very like old school looking, and oh, I love them. The sides of them do say crap. It's actually the brand of these sunglasses, which I think is so funny. My friend Kim randomly gave me a pair of these and was like, here, take these, they're from my friend's brand. And I was like, oh, my brands! I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. That was really embarrassing. I like to be different. I think Crap Sunglasses are an amazing brand. So if you want to go check them out, I don't know if they have a website or anything like that. If I find one, I'll link it down below, but I was just randomly given these, so I'm not 100% sure. Next favorite is my notebook. Is this turned around? This one, yep. Okay, so this is the Kate Spade 2014 Places to Go, People to See organizer. And basically what it is just a calendar, a time card, all this awesome stuff with all these awesome watercolors in them. Look how cute that is. Each month has its own little watercolor, which is so pretty. It also has a monthly calendar, so it goes by the month. But what's cool about it is it also goes hourly. So if you have something scheduled and it's pretty close scheduling and you need to know exactly when something's happening, you can write it down in here and it goes hour by hour. This thing is awesome for keeping organized, and it's also really, really cute. Next favorite is a hairbrush. Oh yes, and yes, it does have hair in it. Probably gross. I don't care. I really don't understand why people get grossed out by hair. It's literally on your head 24/7 unless you shave it. Hair's not gross, people. Be grateful for your hair. Either way, this hairbrush is awesome. This is the wet brush. For some reason, wet is in quotation marks, which makes me a little bit nervous, but it is an awesome hairbrush. When you get right out of the shower and you run it through, no tangles, detangled immediately, and it doesn't hurt your head. This gets out baby powder so well without destroying like your hairdo. Next, I'm gonna talk about my favorite books of the month. I have 2 of them currently. The first one is called Blue Asylum, and it's by Kathy Heppenstall. This book is amazing. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's basically about a lady who runs away from her evil plantation owner, slave owner husband, and ends up being deemed clinically insane because of it. Women didn't have any rights, slaves didn't have any rights, and that's kind of a big theme of the book is freedom versus slavery and enslaving yourself. It's a really in-depth book and I loved it, and reading it, it felt like a classic. But it's really cool because most of it is based on the asylum. Now, if you're not a big reader, if you're not one of those people that wants to, you know, pick up a book and read it, I am. But I also drive around in my car a lot, so I can't really be reading while driving. So what I like to do is put all my books on audible.com and go ahead and listen to them in my car if I want to. If I'm road tripping, I love me some Harry Potter on a road trip, it's so good. The one book that I've been listening to a lot on Audible is called A Wild Sheep Chase. It is an amazing book. Oh my gosh, it's so good. The cool thing about his writing is it's a lot of like Japanese folklore tied in with modern day, but this one in particular is really good. It's about a writer who literally goes on a wild sheep chase, and it's really, really interesting and highly recommend, But I really love the person who reads it on Audible. It's very like soothing and interesting the way he reads it. I don't know, I think there's an art to reading books out loud. I really do. If you want to check out any books on audible.com, you can actually go to a link in my description box. It's going to be audible.com/rose. And you can get a free download of any of the books from Audible. I think it's over 150,000 titles that you can go through, so you will probably find Blue Asylum. I know you can find A Wild Sheep Chase on there, but read either of those books or listen to either of those books. They're so good, amazing, and go check out Audible if you want that free download. Hey! So my next and last 2 favorites are gonna be my 2 favorite video games of the month. So the first one is probably gonna be either A, very disappointing to all you gamers out there, or B, very exciting for all you girls who grew up with Nancy Drew. But I have been playing Nancy Drew Ghost of Thorton Hall on my gaming channel. I just uploaded my first episode of it and I kind of love the game. I don't think traditional gamers really like Nancy Drew all that much, but I grew up with it and so I'm like obsessed with the games, and so when a new one comes out I have to play it. So if you love Nancy Drew, go check out my gaming channel. I'll link it somewhere at the end of the video so you can go check out Nancy Drew Ghost of Thorton Hall. It's so good! The other game that I've been playing on my gaming channel that has been a favorite has been The Walking Dead video game season 2. Oh, the feels! So I played season 1 a long time ago, like a year ago. When season 2 came out, I was like, I don't really need to play it. Like, I don't really care. It doesn't really matter that much to me. I could survive without it. Thank you very much. I was so wrong. I waited a month after it came out to play it, and I wish I had been playing it over Christmas break because it is such a good game. It's not a game where if you've never gamed before, you wouldn't be able to play it. In fact, I think The Walking Dead video game is an amazing game to start out with if you want to start gaming. Every choice you make affects the game, regardless of what it is. It could literally be just like taking food from someone's hand and being like, thank you, or should have given it to me earlier. That can be one of the choices that will affect the rest of the game. And I'm also playing that on my gaming channel. Those are my 2 favorite video games of the month, and that is it for my favorites! Yay! Also, leave me a comment below with the hashtag ARoseFavorites, and I would love to see what your favorites are of the month. Let me know, and I might retweet some of you guys on Twitter, or I might comment back to some of you guys in the comments box because I love having conversations with you guys, so hashtag it. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!